at the reunion, I'm getting chills now. Luann did say my eyes are open with this relationship, and
And
I don't know what's going to happen down the road.
And she
that
also
was almost a very
predictive.
It was kind of like a wary
But
thing she said.
when I watched it over again too, I didn't catch it so much at the time.
Right.
But watching it now with what we know, when she said, "Well, why do you think I stayed at a hotel last night?"
Right.
That was very predictive.
Right, and then she said, I'm not really sure where this relationship will go. I want it to work, but I'm not sure. I don't know if those are quite the words. You'll have to watch the show, but it was kind of very profound, which kind of led up to 4 weeks later, her and Tom deciding to.
And she's doing great, by the way. She's doing not great, but she's doing well.
She's a strong woman. She's holding her own.
keeping it moving, which I love. It was foreshadowing.
That's the word I was looking for. That's the word I was
Foreshadowing.
looking for. Foreshadowing, yes. But I still say Luann was very much in love, and
Me
she
too.
believed in that white picket fence, and like all women do, we want that knight in shining armor,
And
the
I
white
also
picket fence,
think, too-
and she wanted it to work.
I also think that Tom loves her. I just don't know if marriage was the right option.
Right, for him. I saw her.
She decamps in the Hamptons.
I saw her
talked to
at Chris
I
Birch's
talked to her.
party. I've spoken on the phone. I saw her actually last weekend at a party.
She doing all right?
You know what? She's keeping it low. She's doing as good as she can be under these circumstances. Listen, no one wants to get divorced. No one wants to end a relationship, okay?
Well, you know that better than anyone.
Absolutely. And I think it was a very hard decision for her to make. I'm speaking from my knowledge, not from her. I mean, I'm assuming that. It had to be hard to walk away because I know how much she wanted this to work. I know how much she loved him, and I know how much he loved her. But you know what? She looks good. She looks good. She had a smile on her face, and she was okay.
You know, I think at some level, too, that there's been, it probably took a lot to get to that decision, but I think once she made it, there was something that released. Like, because there was this weird sense I got from her that she was waiting for a shoe to drop, or like she was like nervous. Everybody was always saying stuff, and so she kind of just, I think, can now.
Is there going to be a sense of, I told you so?
No, none of us like that. And you know what? She even said, you'll hear her say, you know what, girls, I know that you spoke to me out of your concern. You know, once she married him, we all stood by that decision. Before she married him, listen, I was vocal. I had some very strong concerns for her. And you know what? Now, I mean, I mean, as soon as I heard, I texted her, my heart's broken for you, because I know what that feels like when something ends. It's whether you want it or not, it doesn't matter. It's like a knife in you. So no one's saying I told you so, because that's not what it's about.
And she did it in the public, and no, the girls will rally around her.
We have rallied around
Yeah,
her.
we
I
have
have,
rallied
you
around
have.
her, yes. Listen,
Absolutely.
we're all just women, mothers, business people that have gone through a lot in our lives. And, you know, sometimes we get it right, and sometimes we get it wrong. And welcome to the reality of the world. It's, you know...
It's real life.
It's
you
real
know.
life, and maybe, again, that's why they relate, because they can say, well, look at them. They're not perfect either.